I think this is one of my most favorite containers this year.
I'm really excited about these 2 pedestal containers and all the flowers in color right now.
Hi, you guys.
Hey,
How
guys.
are you doing today? We're so excited to be here to show you the second part of our July tour.
If you missed part 1, go back and check it out. We covered a lot of different plants that are blooming right now and growing in our garden.
Yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys a few things, and especially like we have some new things in bloom from our last tour too, so we're gonna kind of like backtrack a little bit as well. All right, you guys, come on into what we're calling our Crescent Garden container design area. If you saw that video, Sean and I each designed one of these containers. It was kind of
so fun.
It's kind of like container wars for us. So I designed this one and Sean designed this one, and they're
both looking
so
very
beautiful.
nice, very nice.
Look at all the color.
Now a video coming up that we want to do is there's actually there's a couple of grasses inside here that I planted in this one, and it's doing okay, but they need to get out of there. So we'll get that out of there.
We're gonna get those out.
We'll make a separate video for that.
Okay, maybe I'll step behind here. So our idea was to design these just in complete vibrant color and just kind of go nuts with that in each container. Both of these containers are from Crescent Garden, and they're called the slat rectangular in the large size. We absolutely love them. And again, all the plants are filling in so beautifully.
Yep. Now these are self-watering containers, so we've actually here. Where's the indicator? Let's show them the indicator.
I think it's on this side.
Yeah. There it is. Yep. So there's our little indicator. It looks like it's full or almost full. So that's cool. These are last about up to 6 weeks.
Yeah, this is great.
Without having to water. So anyway,
especially
just wanted
with
to
all
plug
this
that.
hot weather.
Yep. Just wanted to plug that. And if you're interested in those, go to crescentgarden.com.
So I'm actually grabbing all the plant tags because there's so many plants in here. So, okay, very front thing you see, this is Supertunia honey.
Let's get in there.
This is one of our favorite Supertunias from Proven Winners. It changes color about 3 different times through its growth cycle. It's so fun to watch. It starts out, I'm trying to see, here's a bright kind of yellow, brand new bud right here. Mm-hmm. It kind of ages and progresses into this kind of pink color. Sean also planted, I think there's 2 of these Superbina Peachy Keen. Gorgeous color. Mm-hmm. I forgot to mention, I think there's 3 Supertunias in here, is that right?
Yeah, there's 3 Supertunias. There might be 3 Verbena too, but we gotta trim some of it back and kind of thin it out. It's getting really dense in there.
I know it is. This is a coleus called Rustic Orange that we picked up at Watson's greenhouse. Actually, all of these plants are from our favorite nursery. We've got a beautiful geranium in the back. I can't remember the name, but let's see. No, that's the Carex grass.
It's definitely a zonal because you see that zone there in the leaf. It's got the darker center and then the lighter color green there.
Oh, here it is.
Beautiful. It's kind of a salmon color.
It's called Brocade Fire Night.
Oh, okay.
So beautiful, bright. So over here this is just the pink planter, and the hummingbirds are constantly fighting over the sage in the back. We have 3 sage or salvia plants. We have 2 of these. This is Proven Winners Coleus. This is called Velveteen. I just love that coloration.
Let's get a look at that sage real quick.
Yeah, we've got some deadheading to do. It looks like.
Ooh, pretty. Look at that. Yeah, the hummingbirds are going crazy this year. We have so many different sage.
The front, like you can't miss it. That's Supertunia bubblegum.
It actually looks like bubblegum.
It really does, and I love how it's filled in. There are 3 plants in here.
It looks like we have some verbena.
And then we have this is one of my favorite Superbenas from Proven Winners. It's called Cherry Burst.
Gorgeous.
This was so fun to create and pair all these plants for both of these planters. We had so much fun with these. Next in our Crescent Garden zone, here is our 30-inch rim planter from Crescent Garden with a whole bunch of stuff in it.
Can almost barely see the container with all the petunias and everything growing in it.
Really true, I know. Well, first in the middle, we started with this Eclipse hydrangea. This is from First Edition Shrubs and Trees. It's a new introduction this year. Now, we had to trim it back, you guys. This was a huge, beautiful hydrangea. It still is.
Well, it was about double the size you see it now.
It was like up to here.
Yeah, but it was a little stringy, it was a little stretchy, and all of the flowers had weighted it down. And so we had to prune it back because it was flopping over.
Got some new growth everywhere in the middle. We've got some smaller flowers coming in. It's so gorgeous. We just love this hydrangea.
Let's talk about this petunia.
This is Supertunia silverberry. I believe we have, what, 3 plants?
Yes.
Kind of spaced out in here.
These petunias are beautiful and they grow like gangbusters.
We love them. They're loving this area that we have them planted in. It's full sun for at least 8 hours a day. Then we have this really beautiful this is Centaurea's Silver Swirl from Darwin Perennials.
And if anyone out there would say that it looks like or resembles a Dusty Miller, it's the same genus, but it's definitely a different species.
It's got a fun just texture to it. It's got a soft feel. It's just a fun accent plant.
And it grows from, you can see a rosette center in there. From the center, it grows as a rosette up and out. So it's a little bit different that way from a regular Dusty Miller.
So beyond that, in this area, we've got a whole bunch of other stuff. We've got, actually this planter was featured in our part 1 of our tour, and it's like we moved it over here and it's all filled in now. It's getting a lot bigger and kind of spreading out.
This is the old Dracaena planter. Look how much these have grown.
Look at this.
And then also this navy velour.
Yeah, navy velour from Wave. This is an easy wave petunia. This will be a brand new introduction for 2025. And again, we talked about this planter already, so we've got some cool stuff going on. I love seeing that. So got beautiful Pugster Pinker. This is a really pretty Buddleia from Proven Winners Color Choice Shrubs.
There's 2 plants in there.
I know, I always forget that.
This year it's doing a lot better though.
It really is.
It's got a lot more flowers and they're bigger. It's just healthier.
It is. Now kind of swinging over this way, we've got some cool stuff going on. One of our just awesome, beautiful panicle hydrangeas from Proven Winners. This is, I believe this is Quick Fire Fab, and I want to double check. Yes.
Quick Fire Fab, Proven Winners, beautiful. Can't wait to see these flowers turn from bright white into red, or that kind of that pinkish red. It has that progression of color in those flowers. Beautiful.
It's so beautiful. It got a little tall and it's doing pretty good this year, and I can't wait till we can actually get that in the ground.
It's a lot healthier this year.
It is healthy, I know. So moving this way, we've got some fun things to see. I want to point out this gorgeous glad that has popped in the last couple days. Look at that color, you guys.
Wow.
That is so just unreal looking.
These 2 pedestal planters, new plants this year. Last year we had them in shade planted plants with begonias and different things, or impatiens. And this year we've got just petunias, a mix of petunias and verbena for a little red, white, and kind of blue, kind of not. But these are actually going to be for my mom. We're going to give these to my mom coming up pretty soon here.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. I hope she likes those.
Me too.
Coming this way, you guys. There's something I want to show you over here that popped since our last video, because we love these delicate, beautiful lilies. Look
beautiful.
This is a double tiger lily from Eden Brothers that we grew from bulb.
Looks nice.
Delicate, and look at all the, they're just going to pop.
There's so many.
Explode. So on the other part of the tour, we kind of covered all of this, all the coneflowers and everything that direction. So today's tour, we're going this way.
Let's check out this cestrum.
Yeah, we've got this. This is a fun new plant we're learning a lot about this year. This is called juiced orange cestrum, or it's also a jessamine. It's got these really fun little tubular orange flowers that the hummingbirds love.
You can see just to the left there's a new cluster coming in from this cluster in the front here. Beautiful. And it's just got clusters of these little tubular flowers all over the place.
You know, it's been really fun to learn about this plant and watch it grow, because it really was a lot shorter than this earlier this summer. It started blooming and it's just progressively gotten taller, and we haven't even really done any deadheading or anything. It just keeps blooming. So I'm really excited about that. We've got Flavorette Honey Apricot Rose. This is a beautiful rose that is just starting to come back into bloom.
Proven Winners. And it's got a wonderful fragrance.
This smells so amazing.
It actually smells like just a cross between honey and peach and some other things.
Kind
it's
of
just
vanilla
gorgeous.
too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, it smells so good. So come on this way, you guys. We've got some favorite plants. A lot of the things up here we've been growing for quite a few years.
Daisies and coneflowers. Oh my!
These are like one of our most favorite daisies, I think. This is called Sweet Daisy Birdie. This was an AAS winning daisy in, I believe, 2020 or 2021.
Love it.
We need to
Beautiful.
Divide it and get it out of this pot. Here's Aloha coneflower. That's a fun, beautiful color.
Oh yeah, I really like that light color. Moving along.
Moving along, we've got all kinds of pots. I mean, you guys know everything we have is in containers, so it's just
in a mixed container.
All kinds of.
We've got the Dusty Miller with the asters.
I know, I can't wait. These are about to pop, and we're both so excited to see what these are going to look like.
That's a great combination too.
So coming on back to, we have a huge trough just overflowing with this gorgeous Coreopsis called Moonbeam.
Yep, Moonbeam, right? Moonbeam Coreopsis. Okay. Yep, it's from High Country Gardens. It has literally taken over this trough planter. We got to get that Napita out of there.
I know, we've got a little catmint down here that's kind of, it did bloom already and it's starting to rebloom, but it's getting kind of.
Yep, we got to deadhead this bad boy and keep it going.
We've got an older daisy here that we planted. This came from a division from our old yard, so that's really fun to have in here and be able to see that. And we surrounded it with a whole bunch of new plants.
Wow. Amazing.
All perennials for us. And
so let's hear about them.
Okay, we've got to start with this coneflower, right?
Gorgeous.
This is so gorgeous.
We saw this last year in Chicago.
Yeah, we did. This is called Double Scoop Watermelon Deluxe from Darwin Perennials.
Beautiful.
Just such a pretty color. We have a second one over on that end.
Wow. So unique, so bright.
The color is so pretty.
So, okay.
So in front, we've got a row of brand new Coupfias. This is a whole brand new line from Proven Winners that we're trying out this year. This is called the Totally Tempted line. So starting with this beautiful one, this is called Totally Tempted Richly Red, which beautiful. Is more of a dark pink with a purple center, but it's so pretty.
Gorgeous.
Then over here we have Frosted Violet in the middle.
Oh yeah, definitely see that frosting. Fun? Oh yeah.
And then Watermelon Wine on the end over there. I'm enjoying watching how they kind of fill in and spread out, and they're really just, they're so like vibrant.
Now I see some agastache here.
Yes, I'm loving this yellow agastache.
Oh,
you guys might have seen this on the first tour. This is just Maestro Gold.
Beautiful. And I can smell it already. I can smell the agastache.
And there's a second one over on that end.
Yeah.
Next door, we've got a fourth Totally Tempted Coupfia right in front, and that is Vivid Violet. I love all these Coupfias this year. This is just the year of Coupfia. That purple, beautiful plant is a heliotrope Augusta Lavender. That has such a beautiful color, and it looks like it's so strong.
Yep. All the little clusters of flowers on the one large inflorescence. Beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. And then in the back, we're getting started a brand new perennial from Proven Winners that will be out next year. And this is called Cookies and Cream Hibiscus. And this is part of their Summerific line of hibiscus.
Look at all that great, beautiful new growth. Wow.
I love that dark color, and it will have white flowers. So cookies and cream, right? Like dark foliage, white flowers.
Can't wait.
Super cute. Okay. This is kind of...
We've got a montage of things.
Assortment of things.
So as you can see over here, those are all our sedum cuttings from last year or the year before that we took, and Allison just put them in that larger container, that upright container, so they have new soil and a new area to grow, so that's cool.
Just getting them going, because they're all going to get really big. This is kind of a coneflower / agastache / other things. So heading on over to our monster elevated raised bed.
Look at those nasturtiums. How many nasturtium plants is
there's
that?
literally only 2 plants. There's one yellow one and one red one. And
wow.
I mean, we should have guessed, like, this is a full sun area. They're going to love it. But I never would have thought to pair nasturtiums with this beautiful lavender. And it's just growing like crazy. And then there's even sweet pea growing in the back. I mean, this was just kind of a whole like hodgepodge of things, and everybody's growing well together here.
Beautiful.
So this one always cracks us up when we come out in the garden, because it's just so big and it keeps getting bigger. So heading this way, we've got some projects and different things.
Well, and really quick, guys, this is where we removed all of that ivy that was here in this corner. Some of it's coming back, you can see, and we got a couple of weeds, so we got to clean this up a little bit more. Eventually, we're going to get rid of this stump. So what do we got growing over here?
All kinds of stuff. This was all seedlings and just different things that were kind of thrown together. So we've got nasturtiums, we've got some morning glory. There's too much in here, but
looks like there's mint.
Oh yeah, there's
pansies,
this is lemon balm,
coleus. Yeah.
It's just kind of a hodgepodge. This whole area back here. Here's our little Cosmos container. This is fun.
Oh yeah.
The cupcake white.
Beautiful. Haven't seen that in a couple of years.
I know. We grew that at our old garden in our old house.
And look at the container it's in too. That's fun. That's
really
from,
love
that's
that.
from the old house too.
Yeah, I love that pairing. All right, so kind of turning around here and looking back to the monster plants and stuff back there. There's some really fun stuff going on. And
beautiful.
Both Sean and I, this is like one of my favorite containers this year, and I know Sean loves this one too.
I love those dahlias.
I do too.
They're just popping right now.
Isn't that pretty? This is Pinkerific. We showed you on the previous tour. These are coming out next year for Proven Winners.
Look at all the different shades of white and pink.
Oh, I just love those.
Gorgeous.
We thought it'd be fun to pair those with, this is a Velveteen Coleus from Proven Winners. And then in the front, you've got Silverberry Supertunia again. You saw that a little bit ago.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a fun pairing. So coming next door to that planter, we've got a fun planter, just kind of a purples and whites. So this was really fun to design. Here's Supertunia Plum Vein Mini Vista, which is coming out next year.
Oh, yeah.
You guys saw that on the previous tour. We've got a really fun white wands, Veronica, which needs to be almost deadheaded.
Yeah, we need to make a video for that.
Here's that white euphorbia that kind of does look like baby's breath.
Yeah, we talked about that in part 1.
Yeah, Proven Winners. And then Vivid Violet, Kupfia again.
Gorgeous.
So loving that planter. So behind it, we have another Eclipse hydrangea from First Edition's Shrubs and Trees.
Oh yeah, and you can see now this, you would think this would stand up like this right here. But nope, look at it flop down. And it's just because of that new growth. It's not sturdy enough. And it just gets that weight and it just weighs it down. And that's why we pruned the other one the way we did.
And we might need to stake this one still.
Yep, I think it's a good candidate.
Okay.
I'm liking those bachelor buttons, these
the
blue guys
buttons
right here.
Those are all from seed from Eden Brothers.
Yep.
Those are fun.
Yep. Grew those this year. Beautiful.
And we've got a beautiful rhodey. We've got some just little alyssum and things growing through here. This is super cute. Here's another panicle hydrangea we've been growing for a couple years. This is Pufferfish from Proven Winners.
Gorgeous.
I love those flowers. They're just big and white and just fluffy looking.
Well, and they're not as dense as the other, any of the other hydrangea flowers that we have. So they almost look kind of puffy and almost cloudy, very, very light. I like
love that. Okay, from here, like behind us is just some kind of holdovers. Actually, we have a little volunteer tree farm here going on from our old garden. So we're going to take you over to our shade garden. So let's go that way. So before we get to the full shade, here's a little bit of partial shade and kind of some fuller sun plants together here. This is a gorgeous spiderwort, you guys. Look at those beautiful flowers.
Well, we've never grown this before, so this is a new plant for us. Totally.
This is called Webmaster. This will be new for next year from Proven Winners, a Tradescantia. I'm trying to practice saying that name. That's a hard one, but it is a spiderwort. So we paired it with just a Dusty Miller that we had available and a couple of little dianthus plants. I believe this is Paint the Town Magenta. Proven Winners, and this is a different one.
Lots of flower buds coming in.
All right, let's head on in. We've got...
there's our begonia we pinched and pruned back. Yep, it's really starting to spread out now.
Here's where our shade garden starts, and it's just kind of this little half circle over here.
So we've got is that a Rex begonia?
Yeah, we got a beautiful Rex begonia. You guys, I got that for $2 on the clearance rack at Home Depot. Yeah. It was this little teeny tiny thing, and it's doing great.
Got a begonia here, and then we've got some dianthus. What do we got up top?
Okay, let's see this. Well, we should probably stop here. In fact, let me pick that off. These are so easy to deadhead. This is brand new for next year. This is Rockapulco Red from Proven Winners.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Double Impatience. Beautiful, just spreader. It's so easy to care for. We're loving it. We have 3 of those.
It's really filled in that container too. We got Coleus up top.
We have some Coleus. Again, you guys, this is another $2 per. I got this whole 6-pack of just cute little Coleus plants.
So beautiful.
On the clearance rack at Home Depot.
Love this variety.
I couldn't pass it up because the colors were so cute. Here's one of our older tuberous begonias.
Yeah, it actually overwintered from our tropical planter, and Allison got it potted up in just a general container there. Oh, I'm loving that hosta right there. Oh,
there's some white feathers hosta.
Beautiful, from Eden Brothers.
We grew that from bulb a couple years ago, so it's really fun to see that. And there's it's match over there.
Yeah. So here's this hardy fuchsia right here. We've had this for a couple years. It's in just a regular terracotta little pot here. It's got a lot of Beautiful flowers on it. The hummingbirds, again, love this guy.
It's really fun to catch them over here because there's a couple plants they're going after right now, including our, this is another hosta we're growing, Patriot, which just is so full and beautiful. I love the colors in Patriot.
Never disappoints. Let's get that flower.
So pretty. Beautiful. Now check this out. This is a brand new beacon in Patience. This is called Coral Improved F1. Beautiful. We have to cut this way back, and there's this little tiny kind of plant in the middle of this pot, and just not even a month later, it's completely overflowing.
I love seeing all of those flowers. It's so prolific.
It really just brightens up this area as well. So heading this way, we've got a couple projects still going on. We've got our old Shadowland Diamond Lake hosta from Proven Winners there.
We've got our Heart's Tongue fern down there by your leg, your left leg there.
Oh, yeah.
And those were from the tropical planter.
Yeah.
Look at how great. Those are looking really good.
Well, kind of. They're looking good. They're a little crispy.
Well, we didn't cut back the old fronds.
Oh, that's true.
And get the new fronds popping up from last year, or this year. So those are the fronds from last year. So that's why it might look a little ratty. But really, after going through everything they went through, they're looking great.
I know, and I really like that fern. We have a third one over here that's actually looking even better.
Definitely.
So those really took off after we moved them out of the pot they were in. Here's a fun little planting from just some different Proven Winners things. Here's that Rockapulco red double in Patience again.
Mm-hmm. And then we
loving that color. I need to look this name up really quick. So this is a brand new coleus for this year, and it's called Mini Me Chartreuse from their Color Blaze line from Proven Winners.
So unique as a coleus. Those are very thin, narrow leaves, lancate, beautiful.
It's a pretty color too. I really love that. That just bright green.
We got a heuchera.
And we've got a heuchera back here that we've got a hellebore behind it. I can't remember which one that is.
Okay, it's doing well. It's doing
one of our Lenten hellebores.
There's one of our fuchsias that we've overwintered, our hanging basket fuchsia. Oh, cuttings.
Cuttings. Those are from cuttings.
And we've got another. Is this a Rockapulco?
Rockapulco red, improved, I believe they're calling it.
Beautiful.
Red
Love
improved.
That double flower.
And this is kind of a project heap.
Some projects.
So it's like really probably not worth planting these at this point, but yeah, we'll see. One thing I think is really interesting, there are some bulbs and things from we need to do something with before fall, but this anemone is still blooming.
Yep.
This is supposed to have stopped in late spring, and here we are in midsummer, and it's still blooming.
Still going strong.
It's a beautiful color as well.
So guys, that's part 2, and now you've seen everything going on in our garden. Now we're gonna have a separate video for the dahlia and vegetable area, so stay tuned for that. It's going gangbusters. It's growing crazy. So make sure to let us know down below if you got any comments or questions about what we showed you here today.
Yeah, you guys, thank you for joining us and watching part 2 of our July garden tour, and we'll keep you posted on more updates coming up in August. So we hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in our next video.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.